Hello everyone, this is David Zhu, and today I'm going to present to you my perspective of future 50 years from now. I'm going to talk about mainly on four parts: space, energy, AI networking, and also chips and computers. All right, space. Um, Space is definitely a huge moving forward. Depend on the current situations. China, US, and Russia will always proceed to do more space adventure, including Mars, moons, and space station. So Mars is definitely a huge goal we are trying to reach. Its potential for life, and it has atmosphere that's kind of similar to the Earth's atmosphere. Human can easily habitat the whole planet and its potential for the first step of our interstellar. Moon is also an important moon that we have. It's rich in helium-3, which could be used to power plant, including nuclear fusion stuff. If we can develop there, and people will do, and we can increase our energy input. We're also going to develop heavily on the space station technology because space station can serve as a hub for different demands and tasks, such as refueling a spacecraft or doing transportation between the interstellar travel for human. As you can see the robot in the picture, that's our Lunarbiotics competition robots. We're currently developing it to mine the gravels on the moon's surface, which is an interesting project that we have at Purdue. If you got interested with it, please contact me. Energy is also a big deal of our future because the fossil fuel is gonna run out and it's limited resources. Human gonna develop more technology or ways to generate energy to match the current usage, uh, such as clean energy and nuclear fusion. Scientists around the world have already developed a prototype for nuclear fusion. The project was called ITAR. It's located in mainly in European Union, and for the future, this is definitely a breakthrough for the energy use generations. Clean energy such as tidal and windmill are also important for the future energy generations because they are so easy to access. This will definitely help us to eliminate the fossil fuel in a good way. Solar panel is definitely one of the best way we can gather energy from sun. There are so many high altitude area in the world that's not sustainable for human life or any kind of species. And a lot of country were willing to put a lot of solar panel there to just generation power, which is so efficient. Biomass energy can be harvested from plants such as corn and generate a fuel that can replace fossil fuel that in a current standard usage. This is definitely another major breakthrough that we're going to face in the next 50 years, just because it's so replaceable for the fossil fuel. AI or machine learning will be so helpful for the current world and the future world, which also affects the networking around the globe. These kind of tools that can make people's life so much easier, such as boosting a photo or anything else. Automobile is definitely one of the top choice for AI applications, which will, I definitely believe in the next 50 years we will have a mature system that replace every single manual car into the automobile in the current cities and the countries. Robots that implemented vision or sounding or any environmental detection will be more and more on the street that you currently can see. Because this will definitely enhance the machine-human interaction in so many ways in serving industry, and I definitely believe they will become more popular in the future. I definitely believe that the cybersecurity will be the next big thing in the future because it's so high demanded, and yet we have so little things to conquer it for the cyber attacking. So I believe in the future we will have a strong cybersecurity environment. Natural language process or NLP is also application of machine learning. This will be highly depend on the future because it can either take in the input of a human and also output the natural text that human can read. This will make a lot of things simpler. In the future, we'll also see the improvement and the breakthrough in the computer and chips. I know we have certain limitation currently, such as the 3-tier MOSFET is not capable for more efficient composition, but there will be more. One thing I noticed that is going to be the next trend is carbon-based chipset, which is a new concept and is much more reliable on the structural interface because it's not conducting anything when doping the circuits. Another thing is the high TC superconductor, which is the room temperature superconductor. This is coming to a breakthrough in the next 50 years. And if it breaks through, it means it will redefine the chips of the heatsink and everything. Quantum computers will always have a huge impact in our society because they can give you so much more computational power and eliminate some tasks for time complexity into a reasonable time frame. This was a huge step for our computational power restraint.